Welcome to a very exciting chili Chunn hot sauce review where we've got from Culley's out of New Zealand. We've got their number 10 Carolina Reaper-infused hot sauce. It's got a stylish, subtle, and somehow still pretty threatening looking label. I don't know, these eyeballs on there, man, that's just creepy. It's cool looking though. And past some nutrition facts. That's the wrong way. All right. Not for the faint of heart, the flavor of the Reaper chili is complemented by notes of rich, sweet capsicums followed by insane heat. Yeah, first ingredient, red capsicum. And I've learned from making this mistake in the past that capsicum is actually bell peppers in other parts of the world besides the U.S. We got white wine vinegar, onion, sugar, Carolina Reaper chilies, lemon juice, garlic, ginger, salt, white pepper, and a little bit of xanthan gum in there. Hadn't seen you in a while, xanthan gum. How you been? It's kind of weirdly refreshing to just have a little cameo from the homie xanthan gum on the show. I open the bottle and you get a pretty decent waft of Carolina Reaper without really even going looking for it. That's legit. On to the Malaysian mother of pearl hot sauce tasting spoon. Whoa! It pours freely. It's chunky. Loose and chunky. The xanthan gum, I think, probably was necessary just to hold it together because this is a pretty loose sauce. But it's got a really frightening blood red color and visible chunks throughout. Whoa, this looks mean. Oh, it smells pretty mean too. You do get like a pronounced pepper aroma, like beyond the bitter spice air bite stuff. Like you actually can really like, I think it's the inclusion of the bell peppers, but it really like opens up the chili aroma. It's pretty cool. And then the rest of everything is kind of window dressing. Like you can kind of pick up little hints of savoriness, little hints, but like a little, just barely the onion, like, you know, gagged and bound in the basement. But it's the Carolina Reaper show. Like it really just has a pretty intense Reaper aroma. Cheers, YouTube. Holy hell. Oh man. That is hot. It's real hot. Whew. Crap. Yeah. It tastes, man, it's kind of something I've kind of wanted for a while. I've never really found is a straight-faced pepper sauce, you know, starring Carolina Reaper. Oh, and what is that saying? Be careful what you wish for. That's what this is. It has a really, oh boy, a really intense Carolina Reaper flavor. And I really think the bell pepper kind of helps you get a better handle on it. That being said, there's plenty of Reaper in here because, man, Carolina Reapers don't come on quick, and that's why I'm a little bit nervous because it came on right away and pretty hot, which means that I don't think this is over, and I'm sweating like a lot already. It's mostly the roof of my mouth. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. There's it. Oh boy. It's the roof of my mouth and like my tonsils, like way up in the upper back of my throat. Oh, dang, man. But yeah, the flavors, like, what was all that going on in here? It's like garlic and lemon juice and ginger and white pepper and sugar and onion. Get out of here with your ingredient list. You know what's in there, Culleys. You know it's just pain. It's just about, oh God, it hurts. The back of my throat is just wrecked. It's so bad. And it's like is that true? Bill Moore calls it the hot coal sensation, but it really does feel like a piece of charcoal stuck to the back of my throat. Like I'm surprised at how hot that is. And I've been doing this regularly now. And so my tolerance is probably higher than it has been for a while. And it doesn't seem to matter much. Oh. Whew. Okay, so yeah, flavor. It's a vinegary, salty pepper sauce. Like if you like that, and I do, it's really good. Nothing fancy, no funny business. I mean, there's some stuff in there, but you know, it's really just a vinegar-based pepper sauce to me in flavor. It just tastes that way. I like it. It's giving me a better look at like Reaper flavor in a sauce than I think I've had, like just straight ahead Reaper flavor. But dude, this is really very hot indeed. Good job, Culley's. Holy crap. Yeah. So the heat, I was giving the burn a minute. I think it's peaked now. This is a really high 9. Like, the only reason I wouldn't say a 10 is because I didn't like feel compelled to stand up or to pace or to chug liquids or something. To me, that's the threshold. Like when you get to a place where you're not worried about anything other, because like you got to keep in mind my situation. I'm looking at a camera with lights all over me. Like it's pretty hard to forget what you're doing. If you get to a point where, if I get to a point where I got to stand up or something and I just forget all this stuff for a second and I'm like, that's a 10. If this was any hotter, like any hotter, I think it'd be right there. Like, wow, like rocking back and forth, wailing type pain. It's pretty close. That's the hottest hot sauce I've had in a grip. No, it's been a fair bit. Yeah. So, should you buy it? Oh man, I forgot to look how much it was. One second. I always do that. I found it on Puckerbutt for $8. Considering it's imported all the way from New Zealand, it's this hot and it tastes pretty good, and it's $8. Like this has got to be the cheapest devastating hot sauce I've ever had. Well, okay, maybe not ever, but it's pretty damn, like $8 is a bargain for how freaking hot this is. This is mind-bogglingly hot. And if you're uninitiated, this will tear your face off. Like it really will. It is vicious. And there's no buildup, man. It just comes right in and just tears you down. Like it's really intense. It's hard to find that for $8, that's for sure. And you could easily pay, like if you took this exact same sauce and you put hot ones on it, this would be a $25 hot sauce. It just would. Because of how hot it is and how good it is. If it just had the branding power. But for some reason, because it says Culley's, it's 8. And so, yeah, like I would say if you're in the market for a really hot sauce, especially one with a mostly neutral flavor profile for the purposes of like general use, but also for like cooking additives, $8. Like, dude, that's cheap, man. I would definitely pick it up. So I'll put a link to Puckerbutt where you can grab it in the description. I hope this was informative. I appreciate you watching. Click subscribe. Think about it. Maybe click like, click the bell, all that stuff. If you had liked this type of thing, yeah, this was a good one, and there's plenty more stuff coming up. But I'm the most excited that the next video you see will have Emily in it because she's visiting, and so we're gonna dive into a couple of very spicy things indeed. One of which being the new sauce that was sent to me by the man Roy Graham. And if you've been around the channel, you know the man Roy Graham. He doesn't play. When he sends something, it's like always a really crazy hot experience. So stick around for that coming up next week. And many other things besides. Yeah, I hope you have a great day, man. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching Chili Chunn, man. Damn.